the year 2014 turned out to be a year full of growth and incredible bonding time for my family. Brennan classified it many times as his best summer he'd ever had. And little did we know that 5 days later he'd be gone. That summer we had bought a camper. We found a spot on the lake on Wild Ridge. Every day while we were at the lake, he'd take his kayak out, and it was nothing for him to spend 3 hours or more out on the lake. He loved to bike ride, and that summer he'd gotten the bike. He would ride 40 miles a day, one adventure after another. He enjoyed life. Basically, he enjoyed everything that there was. On August 3rd, Brennan went out in his kayak like any other day. Around 1 o'clock, I said, we need to go look for him. I got this feeling, this gut feeling that something wasn't right. They called the code red in Douglas County, so there were all these boats on the lake looking for him. Nobody could find him. We made it a habit, we made it something we always did, is to always say, goodbye, I love you. And so I know exactly what my last words were to Brennan is, goodbye, I love you. And I'll never question that because I know that's what we said. When Brennan was little, he said that he didn't believe in God. His faith was so strong by the end of confirmation. He definitely believed, and he had a stronger faith than I could have imagined. He, for his confirmation, had asked for a cross that had the Lord's Prayer on it. And I was looking for that cross, and I could not find it. I looked everywhere in his room, and I was about to give up, and I put my hand on his pillow and moved the pillow, and there it was. He was sleeping with that cross every night. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. There's a hummingbird right there hovering. Every time you see Brennan, he's a hummingbird. The hummingbird is our biggest sign. Shows up at the weirdest times. Mother's Day, we had our hummingbird feeder filled with hummingbirds that day. Jeff and I had struggled through infertility. Brennan had a list of things that he wanted to see in his siblings. He wanted them to be young, wanted to be able to take them for bike rides. He had things that he wanted to do with the kids. We both felt we weren't done being parents, so we went ahead with the foster to adopt program. Addie and Michael fit his description of what he wanted. It just feels to us that it was meant to be, that Brennan brought them to us, and this is what he wanted. He left us with a lot of memories, a lot of great stories. He was a character. Just never knew how much he had affected people. And I can only hope to be like him and touch as many lives in my time as he did in his short 15 years. Right away I knew after he passed that he was with God. I didn't have questions on that. I knew where he had gone. So I felt a sense of peace. It only made my faith stronger. One of the biggest lessons we want people to know or to remember is, no matter how mad you are at your children, no matter how angry they've made you, make sure your kids know how much you love them before they walk out the door.